What in the world is going on, bro? All right, so Kareem Mayo, you already know the guy from Rikers Island. This is a guy. I was going over this story, and I'm gonna pop out in a second, and it seemed super interesting to me. And just the mere fact that you could hold a brother in a jail for so long, meanwhile, he's not supposed to be there. That really baffled me. And it drove me to talk about it today. So we laid back, we chilling, we on the lockout, and we talking about this situation Rikers Island man held after he was exonerated for a homicide. Now, I know it may seem like, bro, but look what he was locked up for, yada yada. All right, cool. We get that. We're gonna get into the story, and we're gonna see what really transpired, what really took place, right? Because that's the important thing here, the important factor. So, this is the story of him, right? Sooner than expected, it states. If I'm pronouncing his name correctly, right? It seems like it says Kareem, right? Kareem. After 23 years behind bars, Mayo 48 was released from Rikers Island late Monday night. His discharge came days after the city reported that he was expected to be locked up for up to a month on Rikers Island. Check it. As he awaited for an ankle monitor. Even though his murder conviction from 1999 had just been tossed by the Brooklyn Supreme Court judge. Now, that ruling came last week after Mayo's lawyers had successfully argued that the sole eyewitness who claimed to have seen the killing lied. Holy snap. You lied, bro. And this is something that happens often, bro. This is not something that just happened now. This happens a lot in cases of when people are incarcerated for things that they probably should have never been incarcerated for. You know how many dudes I was locked up with back there on Rikers and upstate that cried to me at night like, yo, bro, I didn't do nothing. Like, literally crying, my dude. That's a sad thing to be locked up for a homo and you really didn't do nothing, or somebody lied or was coerced into lying and what have you. That's devastating, bro. I couldn't fathom the thought of that, like being framed or set up like that. So shout out to him, bro, for holding it down. What up, Richard? How we doing? Shout out to my chat people, the beautiful people of the world, the real ones. Now, lied about not needing to wear sunglasses to view from far distance. Male who is now living in Bushwick. Shout out to the whole Bushwick. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Shout out to the Bushwick gang. Brooklyn in the house. You already know how we do. New York City, Brooklyn. We in the building. What's happen? So anyway, he lives in Bushwick, essentially under the house arrest, with his daughter is required to wear a monitoring device as Brooklyn District Attorney. You already know what it is, bro. Appeals the judge's decision. Now, the District Attorney, Gonzalez, yo, Gonzalez, you better chill, bro, is the dude who appeals the decision because the District Attorney is the person who's against you in the court and is who could tell the best lie. I was on numerous of trials for numerous of different charges. And the district attorney always painted us out to be super animals. Don't matter if you was doing great at that time or whatever. That's not their concern. They don't care about that. Their concern is winning a case. And this is important because there's a black brother here that's going through this situation. And it's always sad because today is him, tomorrow is somebody else. And this is something that's been going on for decades, right? This is not something that just happened. Before 1999, this was happening. Before 1980, this was happening. The only difference now that I could see that people could say like it's starting to get probably a little better and eyes are starting to look that way is the mere fact of cameras, recording and stuff like that. And people clout chasing. I'm going to keep it a stack, right? Like what is really clout chasing to somebody? Like, you know, you can't even make a video nowadays because somebody will be like, oh, you clout chasing? So it depends, you know? It's kind of weird, you know? So it says Mayo, who is now living in Bushwick, you get it. So the guy seems like he has a family, great support. You know, like, come on, bro, what are you doing? You know, let this guy go already. Like, why does this guy have to still, after he did 23 years, he's exonerated, but you still want to place him up? No, we can't fully let him go yet. Wait, we can't fully let him go yet. He might buck something. He's dangerous. Is he really? Is he? Come on, bro. This guy's home with his family. People that are willing to be there for him. Oh, maybe it's just because he's black. Now, one thing that people have a misconception about me or about anybody is the notion, like, like I already told people, like, where I'm from New York City, where I was raised at, who be around me. We don't got to get into all that. But if you was ever confused about anything that has to do with nationality, ethnic background, or whatever, we don't go through that where I'm from and around me. We go through that on the internet with some clowns. So, of course, we got to defend ourselves. But we always been for the people. Black, brown, Asian, Haiti, whatever you are, right? If you're a good dude, you're a good dude. Hashtag love all people or to otherwise specify. With that being said, let's get right into it. Hours after the city story was published, bang, the state senator, you know his name, I don't want to repeat it, Brooklyn, reached out to City Hall to encourage them to release Mayo sooner, according to his lawyer, Ron Colby. Oh, snap, that sounds familiar. The only reason Mr. Mayo was released after only a week at Rikers was the intervention of a judge, her law clerk, a state senator, and a story in the city. People want bail reform? Reform that. Wow. Parker said he lobbied for Mayo's release after a staff member flagged the story about... All right. Mayo should have been released immediately and not confined a minute longer, much less a week later, Parker said in a statement. It is unconsiderable that the judge overturns... What? Okay, I get it. My bad. Wrong. Overturns the 23-year-old's conviction and the individual is forced to spend another night in prison, let alone on Rikers Island. This is what I'm saying. Now, awaiting to be fitted for an ankle monitor. Now, this is my thing. I feel like he's still locked up. Boy's still doing a bid. He's doing a bid, and it's like, yo, don't, with respects to Mr. Kareem, yo, bro, hold up. We cannot believe that this black dude is innocent. So we're going to release you, but don't you move, boy, because we're going to search for some more evidence. You're not just going to do this to us, bro, and you're not going to get away. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure that we send you back where you came from. Demonic system. devilish system that we've always had. Rikers Island, the court system, in God we trust. What God? What God? God don't put his kids through this. Whatever higher power you believe in, when I say God, I don't mean a dude Jesus with blue eyes and blonde hair. Whatever your higher power is, Allah, your higher power could be your chihuahua, your dog, your spouse, I don't know, anybody, right? So he's still locked up. And not only that, with respects to the whole Bushwick, to the whole Brooklyn, of course, because he can't move around, so he can't work, he can't nothing. He's confined to Bushwick, and I'm pretty sure they have an awesome apartment, beautiful family, right? But he's in Bushwick, bro. 23 years locked up, the whole world has changed. You come home, and you gotta go to Bushwick, though. Because it's the only place we could put you right now. Because those are the family members that you know, the people that are willing to take you. And hey, I'm pretty sure he's 1,000,000% grateful. But I'm pretty sure if granted the opportunity, Mr. Kareem would say, you know what, I want to go where there's some nice trees, a beautiful breeze. Don't place me in the gutter and the slums. Respectfully, right? Because that's where we come from. But there's nice parts of Bushwick too, but you're still in Bushwick. Right? I don't know if that's what he wanted, right? And that we got to see. We got to see when he's out and how far he goes in life and what he starts doing and who's going to help him and who's not. You'll be surprised who's willing to help you. But the bottom line is, he has a story, bro. Awesome story. He's seen a lot in 23 years. There's a lot that he could do. He's probably written books. I'm pretty sure he don't seem like the type of dude that just wasted his time while he was at this prison, wherever he did his time, especially if you locked up for something you didn't do. Look, bro, and if he did whatever it was, I don't even know. To be honest, I didn't even look it up. I don't even care. A violation was created, right? But he could have been locked up for some crazy stuff that no one agrees with. I don't know, right? I don't know him. I understand his pain of going through situations with the system, them not wanting to release you when it wasn't you. And even if it was the time, I probably had to do 5 years. I mean, time is time. It could have been the time I had to do while I was on trial, facing getting offered 8 1/3 to 25, right? It didn't matter that I beat the trial. I was still locked up going to trial for 26 months. So I could keep going with the bids that I've done, and 2 to 4, 2.5 to 5, 4.5 to 12. I could keep going, right? And numbers that may not match because you're used to 4.5 to 9s. Understand, when I say things like that, I have parole, so it goes to the back of our bids. But anyway, that's neither here or there. Just so you get a understanding, because some people say they jailed and they jailed, but you know you don't know nothing, right? Respectfully, but a lot of people just pick up what they hear and they repeat. I can't go anywhere. On Monday night, when Mayo was finally let go from Rikers, he was driven to his daughter's apartment in Bushwick. He was greeted by several of his 9 grandchildren. Oh, that's official, though. They ate a little Thanksgiving meal of rice, yams, and blueberry cornbread and oxtails. You definitely black. Macaroni and cheese. Yo, there goes the famous, what's your address? 1818 Hazen Street, you heard? Yo, somebody in the chat is saying that they him, that they caught they Kareem Mail. Could somebody tap on it and see if that's really him, his page? When you tap on it, go to the about section. Unless he had a phone or he's using somebody else's YouTube page, it will have to have like a date from like recent that he started it. Somebody put That's my dad. It's him. They trolling, bro. They trolling. They definitely trolling. Somebody put that's my dad. It's him. But shout out to you if that is you. Shout out to you, bro. If it's not you, it's sad. Nah, no, this is me, the real Kareem Mayo. You know, when some people get like that, it might be. He got a phone. Oh, he got a phone. But how you guys knew I was doing this? I swear to everything I love. How about you ask? Oh, that's definitely not him. But anyway, it's a sad situation. Either way, it's a sad situation, being that we report on Rikers Island things here. We've been doing this for years. Uh, uh, I figure I picked out his story out of whatever stories I seen that we could have been a voice for and try to help out in whatever way possible. I decided I meant to go over this not too long ago. Peace, yo, what's up, Philly? Philly in the building. Peace to the chat. You already know. He said, I'll send you my number. How about that? Since you don't believe me. Did they say the mac and cheese was good? Yeah, the mac and cheese had to be good. But bro, listen to me. I'm here, bro. I hear you. But if you have an Instagram, you can hit me up on Instagram on the lockout. So you won't have to in a private DM, so you don't gotta put your number here if that's really you. Oh, he said, don't think this is a troll page, bro. I'm telling you. On the lockout, everywhere. On all major audio and streaming platforms, on the lockout. Look, so this is what I'm saying. When something is important, right? And here's the thing. When something is important for it to reach, like tomorrow, this is gonna be aired probably on all major audio platforms like iHeartRadio, Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts. You'll be able to just say, Alexa, find On the Lockout and the Kareem Mayo story, or just On the Lockout, and they'll play the first story. It should be up approximately like 12 p.m., whatever time these knuckleheads finish it up. But I may just do it over live for the podcast episode, because there's a lot of things I want to touch up on that actually cannot be said here on the tube. And based on the seriousness of the crime, they try to hold back on the views getting out because of the nature and what it says. It says the M word. I had to say he was locked up for a homo. Immediately, that does a whole lot, right? But we're going to try to place it on all major audio and streaming platforms, so it'll be on over 100 platforms by 1 p.m. tomorrow. And just to let out the factors of what On the Lockout and what we started all this for, like the beginning, has always been to help the peoples in situations like this. Like there was a story about the dormitories getting locked down in Rikers Island, collapsing, the LGBT people having an issue on housing units and so forth. But nothing stood out to me, and nothing seemed to be more important than the black brother Kareem Mayo, just based on fact that I feel like I don't see a need for it. I don't see a need for house arrest. I don't see a need for And I'm very, for those that may not know, I'm very well connected with a lot of Rikers Island activists. I do my own, I go to places to speak. A lot of people that don't know that about me is because I never do things to be rewarded by it on the internet, by or hated by somebody that their name is Joe 273854 with no picture somewhere on the other side of the world, right? And for them to even joke with whatever work we may be doing or what have you, right? So a lot of things I keep to myself, but those that don't know, a lot of times I do when I go speak in places and when we do a lot of the work that we do, there's times I do receive a major fee for it, for the speeches, for the motivation speeches. There's times that I do it just out of the kindness of my heart. And the ones that I usually always have the most fun with and that I never forget, and it's like touchable moments that I've even shed tears in front of thousands of people, is the ones that I've done that I've never got a check for, right? So it's like when there's a check involved, it's like, you know what, yo, let's go get this bread, right? So I think it takes away from a lot of it, like being real. So yeah. So anyway, just for me, it always helps me bring it back to like what this was all about. You know what I'm saying? Rikers Island stories, on the lockout, the foundation. Why did we start this? We started this for the people, not just for Hispanics, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans. We did this for everybody. And particularly, it was started off as a movement where it was geared towards Puerto Ricans and blacks. I'm going to be honest with you because that's all I knew. I mean, I didn't know nobody. I mean, I knew white people and I had white friends and Asian friends, but the majority of people that are around me 24/11 are either Puerto Rican or black, bro. And you heard the guy that was trolling and that was trying to disrespect me that went on Homeboy's channel. He said when I was in Rikers Island, Warpath, meaning me, on the lockout, right? He called me the name of the show, I think, but my name is Warpath. He said he wasn't even with the Puerto Ricans on Rikers Island. He was on the blacks' dicks, he said, that I was on black people's dicks, he said, not knowing where my family comes from, not knowing who I am, not knowing nothing about me. He just said I was on the black people's dicks. But I was Latin King on Rikers Island in the state penitentiary the whole times that I was there. And now here's the thing. An ignorant person like him would comment like that instead of saying, you know what, that is the right thing to do. Because not only with respects to anybody that's in nations, organizations, I was a well-known individual. And I was able to stop a lot of things. I saved a lot of lives, believe it or not. Yeah, we hurt a lot of people, but I saved a lot of lives. There was no better feeling than me seeing somebody like Divine. And Divine is a dude that, a black brother that lives on Southside Jamaica, and seeing him in the street and him telling the story, or Mustafa that said the story. Nah, when I was on the island with war, the blacks loved war, right? That he said the story about Blue Boy. And there was no better feeling than when I seen Divine. He said, I remember when I walked in the law library and War was there with all the Latin kings. And he was like, nah, yo, you can sit right here, bro. And he told me right there in front of everybody, that shit made me feel good. Like, yeah, nigga. And he was sitting right there with all of us. And I was like, yo, go ahead, talk, bro. Because I knew Divine from the street for over 10 years. I just met these dudes I was sitting at the table with. You get it? So I don't know. You know, people always gonna have hatred and try to mix up different ingredients with things that don't go together, and to try to make whatever their narrative or whatever they thought they seen, right? But it's cool. My thinking is this. The whole main purpose why the situation and why we started doing what we're doing was to look out for the people in general, all people. Then when we go through something, we can have a voice to voice our opinion, and that someone could hear us that watch the show or they see it later on somewhere and be like, oh snap, this is interesting, right? And we could put more ears to it, because you'll be surprised who'll be listening, right? There's times I'm streaming on one of my other platforms or a page I just opened, right? I just opened the YouTube page, right? Because we all know that I have multiple up and running channels. No troll pages, legitimate pages. We don't do troll pages, right? Because that's not what we do. So I just opened them and somebody will hit me like, yo, it's me from so-and-so company, bro. So when you think nobody's watching, there's always somebody watching, and you'd be surprised the power that they hold that could help you out, right? So that's why I do what I do, and it's super rewarding when I go back or when somebody tells me, yo, bro, I like what you did, right? That was cool, right? Because there's not a lot of people. Let me ask you something. Out of all the people that tell stories or people that come and podcast, people rather talk about what's really in the algorithms. I could have easily talked about NBA Youngboy because that's what I was going to do, a reaction to him. It would have been an awesome thing. We would have had fun. We would have laughed. But there's things that need to be taken care of, and this is what On The Lockout is about. And there's a time and place for everything. And I just felt like this was more important. And if you seen anyone else that's talking about this, let me know. Maybe me and him could get together. But as far as platforms talking about this situation, I haven't seen too many, and if not, none but on Google. And it goes to show how much do we really care, right? So when people say, and maybe that's not their thing, but your thing don't have to be Rikers Island stories, right? This is not about a Rikers Island story, right? I put that on the title because that's where it's stated about, and that's why my channel was originally set about, even though we do everything here now. We build computers, we do Tech Thursdays. We show people how to start their own platform, how to start their podcast, what products to use, what works, what don't work. The links are in the description, by the way, to yesterday's live stream and live streams before that. We do a whole lot of things. So I just don't do it on my tech channel. I started bringing it over here on Thursdays, right? Just hashtag Smart Street Dudes Only. Hashtag just because you're from the gutter and the slums don't mean you have to be dumb. But with that being said, when I hear some people say, yo, I care about my black people, or this other white dude, or this other dude is a culture vulture, or this, but at least they talking about it, because some of us, or some of you are black and will let your black brothers and Latino brothers just be hung and not care, not talk about it, because it's not going to gain you any traction. So I could have easily put NBA Youngboy, the title, boo. It probably would have popped a little more. I would have put it up since yesterday. Boo, boo, made it an awesome thing. But NBA Youngboy is not important to me right now. I could get to that tomorrow. Right? We might not be able to get to this tomorrow. They might come and snatch this brother up out of the Bushwick housing apartments because the district attorney decides, you know what? Fuck him. Fuck what the eyewitness said. How you gonna let this man go? This man is a murderer. And that's the only thing that they see. They don't see he did 23 years. They don't see that probably, you know what? Eyewitnesses lie every day. And here's one of them. They don't see the 9 grandkids. They don't see the family that's willing to be there for him. Even if you do slide through the cracks, let's say. And I'm not saying he did. Right? Which I'll be 100% happy for him, right? That's, you know, that's one up for us. But you don't think 23 years is enough? You don't think that he was super young? And let's say if he did, I'm not saying. You don't think people changed in 23 years? I'm not talking about a dude who was 23 years in Rikers Island just wilding. We're talking about a dude who was 23 years in a state penitentiary where there's programming, where there's schools, where there's all types of shit that he could do, where there's Muslim brothers, where there's people with educations beyond belief. My God, you want more time out this dude? You're still going to fight for this dude not to even get no ankle bracelet and nothing. Like, I need this dude back in jail because that's what the DA does. Or correct me if I'm wrong. Could someone correct me if I'm wrong, bro? Please. Isn't that what the DA does, bro? Holy snap. Isn't that what DAs do? So, I don't know. For those of you that ever, I'm pretty sure that you understand exactly what I'm talking about and that you heard this. So, I'm going to put the phone number up. And you know that we take calls on this channel. I just always forget. Let me plug in the stuff right now. And you guys could call up. Anybody has any questions. The minute you say something disrespectful, and if I don't see a phone number, you can't call here. Like, I want to know exactly who you are so I can find you when you get acting tough the way you acting, right? So, or whatever you're doing, bro, because people are just weird, right? When they see you doing good things, they want to be the devil. You're going to die before anybody else. Believe me, God takes those people first. So with that being said, yeah, God takes people, bro. Trust me, if you're being a burden here. So with that being said, let me find the number and I'll post it up there for you guys in 2.5 seconds. So just let me find it. Oh, there it goes. So that number that you see up there is the number you could call. And let me know. If I don't see a number, it's not happening for you, bro. Facts. So hopefully I'll see a number when you start calling Tommy. So that's the number up there in pantalla that you could call and speak about what we're talking about. Rikers Island, Kareem Mayo, the house arrest, the injustice on what's going on with him and his brother. That should he be able just to go, or does he need to be on house arrest after serving 23 years? Does he really need that supervision like that? Come on, bro. Like, are you kidding me, bro? In case you're asking what buildings are those back there, I don't know, bro. I was somewhere. I took a picture of it. It's buildings. It represents New York, and I put it up. I don't think it's no thorough housing projects or nothing. I think I was shopping somewhere in Queens. I think that's like Queens Boulevard or something like that. That's probably the quietest buildings in the world. But in there, there's connects. In there, there's a lot of shit, bro. That's where the connects be at. So that's what it reminded me about. You heard? Shout out to everybody, right? You're ratting. Yeah, I know. So anyway. All right, here we go. We got our first caller up. It's Tommy on the line. Hold on. Yo. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, bro. You can speak. I hear you.
Yeah, man. That was my little man. That's my body. That's my son right there. That's Kareem Mayo Jr. and I'm the big Kareem Mayo.
Oh,
that was my son speaking to you.
Oh, that was
you
your.
Heard me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, that's my son. That's my only son.
Oh, so
when someone. Yeah, go ahead, speak, brother.
So your son, the name Kareem Mayo, that was you commenting saying this is me. I send you my number.
Yes, that's my little man. That's my junior, and I'm big Kareem Senior.
Okay, that's.
I'm the one in the picture that everybody's talking about with the they turned my case around. He's home. He's home. Yes. He's on house arrest. Yes, I'm home.
So yeah, that's a great thing. But listen, I know that you home, but the thing is this. Like, I never doubted that you was home, but the thing is this. The argument now is you on house arrest for what though? Like, you trying to get off of house arrest, and it's because the DA's trying to appeal your ankle monitor and send you back to jail, right?
Yeah, because there's a whole bunch of hate on my family members That's from Best Side. If you do the history about that name, Mayo, you could Google that, and it's going to show you everything about my whole entire family, what we are.
No. Yeah, I used to hang out around that way. I know very well, Mayo.
Right.
I know very well, Mayo.
So basically, I'm being charged like this because all the yayo that we used to sell. You heard?
Yeah, right. Exactly. And that's wrong.
And I didn't take my family down. That's why I did 23 years in prison, because I didn't tell all my family operations. Facts.
Right. He said facts. Right. So the main charge, I don't know if you want to talk about that, is what I read in the paper is that it was for Hamo, right?
Yo, dad, don't say too much up here.
Yeah, no.
I know that, Kay.
Not that's in the news. I would never ask you nothing that's not on here. That's they worded that. They said said that the witness.
I'ma just tell you like this. I was false accused of that.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But I would never ask you. I hear your son. Now I definitely know that this is you, because your son he sound like us, like straight from Brooklyn. Like yo, dad, don't answer too much. But yeah. But listen, my thing is not. I hope you understand. Like, I'm not against you. I'm doing this. I'm in your side. You get it?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn, bro. I hustled in Bushwick my whole life, like Knickerbocker, Trotman, the Dark Side, Schaefer. I know a lot of people up there. I've been everywhere. So my thing is this. That's a good thing that you home though. How do you feel? Of course, right? Like good.
Oh, look, I told him to pick me and see if it's for real.
Yeah.
You heard me?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Man,
that's a great thing.
Man, it's been a long time, man. Keep on fighting these devils, man. That's what they do to us, man.
That's a fact.
They say my dad is a flight risk after 23 years. My dad is not a flight risk.
That's why I don't get, bro. Yo, check this out. That's why it puzzle me so much. Like, he's a flight risk of what, bro? He's been locked up for 23 years. Where's he gonna go for what? But the DA never likes the DAs never like to lose nothing, and for their office never to lose anything. So
my dad don't know nothing about the world.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's what I'm saying. Like, what is he gonna do? Like, you get it? That's crazy, bro. So now
I don't know what.
So now
I don't know what's going on.
Right. But now that's basically what they always do. Like, I mean, hopefully you stay home, and I'm pretty sure that things are gonna work out for you. Seem like you got good people by your side, and like
I got God by my side.
That's
I got God by my side. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here speaking to you inside my mama's house.
That's a fact. God bless you. That's a fact.
Gangsters could pray too. You know what I'm talking about?
That's a fact. Gangsters could pray too.
We don't always gotta be equal.
Rest in peace to my grandma Lick.
You know what I'm talking about?
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. I know.
Story.
True story.
Yeah.
Yo, so check.
Best I love, man. Best I love.
Yo, so when you got locked up, 99, you was how old, Kareem? You was young, right?
I was 25.
Damn. And you never came back out till now.
That's right.
Damn, bro.
I'm 48 now.
But you still young, though.
Yeah. I wasn't using no drugs.
Yeah, and he's not the only one. It's my cousin Darnell Mayo, too.
Oh, he's locked up, Darnell?
Yeah, that's my co-defendant. He was
Darnell Mayo is home now.
Yeah.
Oh, so both of y'all got exonerated, right?
Yes, there's two of us.
Oh, you see, I just seen they just put your headline is two of y'all. They don't want to say that, but that's a great thing
Darnell came home on parole.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, he was home on parole. You was on it like Kareem, like, nah, y'all gotta exonerate me. I didn't do nothing. right?
That's right. I was eligible to go to parole 2024 coming up.
Oh,
But that's here and there because I wasn't going to no board because I ain't killed no one. That's all I was saying ever since I've been in prison.
facts.
You heard?
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Plus, that's a great thing. You know, one thing about them, they good with that, bro. District attorneys, they just don't want to lose it and let it go, bro. The person said no, they bugged out. They made whatever it may be, they couldn't see, they were coerced, whatever. Let it be. They want to keep holding on to the end. Like, yo, bro. Like, they don't want to take a L, they feel.
That's right.
You
And
know?
that's what's going on. You keep up what you're doing, man, because there's a lot of people inside that wall that's actually innocent, man. It's not just me and my little cousin. I know a lot of people.
That's on God, bro. You know how long, yo, every time I was up north and on Rikers, I was with dudes that literally cried when I talked to them by themselves and they're like, yo, boy, I didn't even do it, bro. And I gave me life, bro, and start crying. I'm like, yo, I didn't know what to do. Like, oh, shit. Like, you could tell he didn't do it, bro. He ain't crying for nothing. It's a sad thing, bro.
Yes, man.
Super sad.
Keep doing what you're doing. That's my little man. If anyone want to contact me, you contact my city because whatever I do, I'm doing for them. I don't want no shine critics. They took me away from them. Let my baby shine on me.
Sorry about it. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. That's a whole fact. That was kind of super loud. I didn't know it was gonna do that. Sorry.
So whoever wanna holler at him, holler at me. Shout out to Lockout.
And that's why he called you.
That's a fact.
That's my bloodline. When I leave here, he gonna multiply me in this universe.
That's a fact. Let me ask you a quick question, if you don't mind, Kareem. That whole time this is important. The whole time while you was in prison, of course we know one of your main focus, but what was you doing? What was you reading a lot of books? Did you go to school?
Yeah. I took my I got my certificate for barber. I like to do barbershop and all of that.
Yeah,
That my little cousin, he was the bookworm. He got degrees and all that. I'm a type of person, if I wasn't born with it, it wasn't meant for me to have it. But I also know how to get it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Everything ain't meant for everyone. I'm satisfied with the little education that I do have. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not jealous of no one. Just let me and my family breathe. Let me speak the truth to my people. You heard?
That's deep. That's
don't
super.
Don't knock me. Don't knock me.
Come on now, talk your shit. That's a legend right there.
Don't knock me because I don't do what you do.
It's a fact.
Maybe I don't want to be what you are. Let me be.
Or I don't want to do what you do. I don't want to be who you are. Facts. I'm Kareem Mayo. Facts. Yo, listen, but that's cool. The barber, so you was moving around in the prison because the barber, you know, the barber get the props.
Yo, we appreciate you, Knockout.
Yeah, you already know we on deck, bro. We on deck for the peoples. I pop out when it's really important. What gets me mad about people, like when people try to set a narrative, like, cause dudes know what I used to be or what I used to roll with, like, yo, boy, is this, boy, like, you bugging. I'm from the hood. I'm from Bushwick, bro. All my friends are black, like you smoking crack. All a dude gotta do is look at my videos, like it's self-explanatory. Of course, I talk my shit, cause my peoples be like, yo, you ain't gonna say nothing? Hello?
Okay.
Yo, but listen, Mayo.
Yeah, Dad, I hear you.
Yeah.
Yo,
I'm gonna let y'all go because I gotta go walk my little granddaughter out here that I just had.
Yeah.
Mayo.
Yeah, get it, bro.
Stay up, and keep doing what you do, baby, bro. If anything, you wanna holler again, holler at my junior, man.
I will. We gonna get to it, and he knows more or less what he talking about. He watch, you know, they a little younger and all that. He could tell you what to say, what not to say, and we get it in a better way so we could make a video format so it could pop more.
All right.
And the story get out there. All right, bro. Love. Take care. God bless you, bro. Welcome home.
All right. Why, thank you.
You already know on the lockout. Yo, son, take care, man. Nice talking to you, your pops, and everybody. Yo, I'm on deck for whatever, you heard?
Appreciate you.
You already know. Just hit me, bro. I'm here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime, my brother. God bless. So that was Mayo. That was his son. You already know. They from Brooklyn, New York City. They tapped in with On the Lockout. His son was very good at saying, yo, Papi, don't say too much on these platforms, you heard? And that was cool because you don't want to do that. But I would never put somebody in a predicament like that where I'm asking them things and it's questions that shouldn't be asked. You heard? I'm not Vlad TV. I'm not on no fucking academics or nothing like that. Like, I'm not trying to get a brother locked up. My whole goal was to actually help the brother, uplift the brother, and let him know that you do have people out here that are willing to help you. I've always done that. For those of you that may not know, even down to when people thought I was talking bad or beefing with certain dudes that just came home from doing 30, 40, 50 years, right? Behind the scenes, we was talking behind the scenes. They was trying to reach out to me. Like, it wasn't no malice. You get it? So a lot of times while you take wrong, it's not wrong. It wasn't even meant like that. The person is not even taking it wrong. You get it? But as a person that's viewing, oftentimes we watch a few seconds of a video and think we got it all figured out. Joey, you must be on drugs. With that being said, shout out to Kareem Mayo and the whole Mayo family. I love y'all, bro. Yo, listen up. Party people. The lines are open, bro. You heard? So you could call up, whoever wants to call up and talk about the situation. What you guys think about Kareem calling up and how awesome was that? Kareem sounds happy, man. Kareem sounds happy. He's home. I'm pretty sure he wasn't like, I know he's clear-minded as far as sober. I don't think he was ready, like, to a point, like, you see, like, his son said, yo, watch what you say, pa. I think he was just so excited, which is a good thing, to actually be on the show, that he was more like, yo, bro, it's me, you get it? Like, what's wrong with this little nigga? Yo, it's me, you heard? Kareem, bro, it's me. That's my junior, bro. You know who we are. It's the Mayo family. And I actually do know a lot about some of them, right? I don't want to talk too much, but it is what it is. You got to understand, somebody I seen in the comment section got a little crazy about the Mayo family or whatever. It's not that he's bigging up that they were selling yayo and all that. He feels good. He's supposed to feel good. I took that. I held it down, and I could have told about a lot of shit, and I didn't. Because when you got a homo, they be like, tell us, boo. And he's like, yo, I didn't do none of that. That's why I'm here. I held it down. That's official. But his family was always known. I ain't gonna lie and say I never heard of the Mayo family in Brooklyn or nothing like that. I lived in every borough, but my birth certificate say Brooklyn. In case you get it confused. Damn. He said that his co-defender was Wayne Mayo, right? Wayne Mayo was the Cody? Was that Wayne? Yeah, I think it was Wayne. But shout out to him and his son, man. Yo, what's up, party people? Jason, what's up? Jason Garcia in the building. Always sharing knowledge, bro. Respect. You already know I respect you. I respect you. Let's put y'all stuff. What's my guy? Let's put this black for a second, because I want you guys to be able to shine too. I just don't want to be the shine box, right? I want my chat to shine. You get it? So this is going to go off for a second, guys. and the chat is gonna be presented to the people right here. So the chat is on this side over here. You can see it, right? So it's just awkward because I have this monitor at a different angle. Well, it's cool. I could put myself on the other side and switch it up right in front of you guys, but I won't. So let's go through this here. Shout out to the chat, bro. You already know. Yo, all right, that's when he was first hitting me that I said I wasn't really doubting that it was him. You just don't want to look like a bimbo and be like, yo, it's him. He's in my chat. And happy and is a troll. But after a while, I started saying, yo, that is him. You get it? And good thing that I thought quick. And I said, let me plug it in. Because if it's them, they'll call. Right? And they did. And shout out to them. Good black brother, man. God bless them and their whole family. And may Allah, whatever their higher power is, respectfully give them everything that they deserve and they wish for in life, bro. It's always an awesome thing to see another black, brown, or white or Asian dude come home that's from the gutter and the slums, right? Because not all white people are bad, and we understand that. We understand that there's white people, Asian people, all types of people that were born and raised around us. So we can't dislike everybody for what a handful of people or group of people did, right? We understand that everybody's not at fault. We understand that what he did is not what you did, right? So with that being said, what up, War? Shout out to Richie 516. Of course, shout out to Kareem Mayo. Shout out to the whole Mayo family. Sam, wow, my bro. Things are really getting out of hand. Peace, War. Drew, I don't know why you meant with that, but oh, you mean in the with the court system? Drew. Oh, I know somebody named Drew. Drew Ward. Drew. All right. Facts. Ganga, what up? Jay Vape in the building. Brooklyn raised me. You already know it. He needs an ankle monitor for what? That's a fact. I said demonic system. He said demonic system indeed. His son was, that's my dad. It's him. He got a phone. All right, cool. That's what's up. Right? So that was them hitting us up. Philly, shout out to Philly. Gilliard. Oh, Gilliard. I want to remember who his son was, just in case. You know. Dad, give him your number on Instagram. That's what's up, bro. I knew it was him when the kids started going all out. Like, yo, that's my father, bro. Like, and screaming it out. Because that's how my kid be on other platforms, you heard? Like, that's my dad. Like, proud of it. That's cool, man. You know? That's cool. That's good. It's good he got a kid like that, bro. You know? Sam. Shout out to Sam. Ward, you got a hell of a heart. You do your thing for the people. Always have, bro. Always have. Sometimes we get sidetracked. Sometimes we get sidetracked like everybody else, you know? And then it takes that one that one thing or that one message or you just reading anything like the Mayo family story, for example. It could take anything, right? It could take a situation. This is a true story. I didn't want to touch on it because I was going to make a video on it. My friend, Petey Medina, dying, my best friend. And his son telling me, yo, one of my friends told me that you mentioned Petey Medina, Medina. Is this him? Yeah, why? That's my father. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, he's dead. What? I had like two major best friends, and those that been around heard me talk about Petey Medina besides Sandman and them. You know, best friends are hard to come by, so the times I met good dudes, I made them that in my head, even if they didn't feel the same way. But Sandman, the blood, he was my best friend when I was on Southside, Jamaica, Queens. Petey Medina and Alberto Oliveras were people that I grew up with since kids. Went to kindergarten with, the first grade, second grade, all the way to when we got kicked out of school. We was together. And Petey Medina was definitely one of them people. And he died. So I'm talking about when I wanted a sheepskin and I was young he would take the other sheepskin from his brothers, because there's a bunch of them. Petey Medina, Jackie, Joel Medina. Is a bunch, is a whole family, right? Shout out to the whole Medina family, and rest in peace to the old man. The when I say that with respects, Big Papa, you're the Medina, the big dog, you're, and the mother and everybody and the sisters, Mita, everybody, you're. I love y'all, but it's crazy. So there's a time in my life that I wanted to wear like the white sheepskins. Like I'm talking about years ago, the blue sheepskins. I'm talking about real sheepskins, bro. Not the real sheepdog, bro, with the hat and everything, gray, blue. And boy's family was always the biggest money getters in our neighborhood when we was young, or in that line, but in the beginning of the line, bro. Facts. And they get it popping hard. So he would bring the other sheepskin for me to school. I remember my father used to tell me, don't ever take nothing from nobody in life because they expect something in return. But Petey Medina's mother and father bought me a sheepskin with the hat and the gloves. I'm talking about when sheepskins were expensive, my dude. You know, I don't know how much you could get them for now, you know. And I will rock one right now still. I'll make it fire with all this what we could wear, right? As a matter of fact, I'm going to get me a sheepskin tomorrow. So we talking at an early age. We in elementary school rocking sheepskins, bro. Facts. Thugging though. Like ain't nobody doing nothing to us. Nobody. And when we got to higher grades in school, I got skipped. The reason why I say I dropped out of school in the 6th grade was because I got skipped to the 9th grade because I was too old. And this is what they used to do years ago. I don't know if they still do that. Like, you're too old, bro. You got to go to the 9th grade, bro. Facts. So I got skipped. Pop! And I was a smart kid, though, still. They still sent me to one of the smartest schools. I was smart, but we was getting left back because our attendance. That didn't mean you was stupid. When we showed up, we rocked. You get it? But my favorite subject was always music. And the teacher was like, if he knew music, the way if he paid attention to his schoolwork, the way he paid attention to the music class, he'll be super lit because this kid is smart. But the music was super important. Facts at that time. But shout out to Petey Medina, man. Rest in peace. I'm going to talk about it in a video, hopefully by Monday, because, you know, in the weekends, I really don't post videos. And I'm pretty sure you guys know why. I really do live streams. But Monday morning, I'll make a short video on Darnell Mayo was the name. He put it. His father put it. Darnell Mayo. We're going to look that up. We got to shout out Darnell, too. He came home. So that's good that Darnell Mayo is home. It's always an awesome thing. It's like he locked up. The system is fucked up. Yeah, that's a fact. He's locked up, bro. House arrest, can't move. Lockdown. Facts. That's a fact. Let him go. Yep. What it says? Pretty K? Yeah, that's wrong. Yo, boy, I respect you enough. This dude is a clown. He said, yo, boy, I respect you enough to ask you for a fair one respectfully. What a pepper. Oh, shit. Sometimes I think, who does that, right? You got to be a super hater individual or a real lonely, no good, right, person to not know somebody and dislike them or just want to fight with them for no reason. Like, I'm gonna bit out of you, trust me. But to want to do that for no reason, right? Like, that's crazy, my dude. Who does that? Me? I've done that, though. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Like, just by seeing shit, like, I don't like boy. Like, what up? PB and just it pop. But today I don't do that. We're not on the internet, to be real. In the street, it happens all the time, right? To be real, that's how ignorant we are. But who does that on the internet? Jesus, that's crazy. Yeah, this nigga said, "I'm just bored. I'm a fan." Nine times out of 99.9%, that's the case. 99.9%, that's the case, my dude. Facts. That was an interesting phone call. I think that was a good episode. What you guys think? I think that was an awesome episode of him to come in and call. Look, guys, I don't know what you guys be doing, but I tell you one thing. That 9 times out of 10, right after this episode, right? After I go live here, every day, I usually put it at the back, at the end, at the back of this, right? But I go live on my other channel, right? And I go over there and I play games, do reactions, do a bunch of things. We still go bug out over there. Facts. It's called On the Lockout Gaming, or sometimes I go to, but On the Lockout together, then space, then gaming. Not like spaces in between, like this one is exactly the way it's spelled. Like this isn't separate. You see, like up here on the screen, it says on space, the space. There's no space. Just On the Lockout together, then space, then gaming, and you're gonna find it. That's how I was able to separate them. And I be there gaming, subscribing, all that, and a lot of things go on over there. You heard? I be over there sometimes bugging out with all 6 of my sons, like my biological sons. I got a whole gang of dudes. Be they out here, they in the street too, hard body. Facts. So I'm proud of that. So anyway, yeah, cause dudes are bugged out. They think everything like, oh, this dude is talking. He talks to his kids like they my boys. That's the problem. I'm not an old beat up father, nigga. Like if my son got beef, he's calling me, nigga. Facts. I'm coming down to twist you. All my kids. Like, yo, pop out with the thing. Facts. What's popping? But we don't promote violence. I'm actually like normally like a good dude. You know, I just came from church before this. But with that being said, yeah, we be over there. We be on Golden Culture with a K all the time. Boom. Tech for Rec. The links are in the description to this video right here. Facts. The only thing I hate about green screen, and I used it today because tomorrow my wife wants to use the bars that hold up the green screen because we're doing a celebration at the house. So I had to like help her around. It's only right. It's my wife, and the get together is like kind of sort of like for me too. It's a whole explanation with my name, where we come from, and our beliefs and the things we celebrate. You wouldn't understand because you was never down with that. You know what I'm saying? And you look at it like a gang. We don't. You heard? But so yeah. So we do all that around me. Facts. I post some of it all the time on my stories. All you got to do is go to the profile picture here on this page and tap on my profile pic, and I answer you back within them stories. In the last 2 days, if I didn't answer you in a video, so if you comment on the stories, my reply is with a video to you, even if it's to say thank you. I rarely don't hit you back with words. That's like the perk that the person that comments gets from stories. It was meant to be used that way, so I utilize it the way it was meant to be used. I pop out. So if you comment over there and you be like, yo, War, good show or whatever it may be, and you saying a decent comment and you not disrespecting me or trying to disrespect me, because there's nothing that nobody can say that could disrespect me on the internet, facts, at all, period. Normally, to be honest, nobody sees that comment but you. You're a bimbo. Facts. Nobody. Unless I feel like catching wreck and I let the comments show and I answer you back and catch wreck with you. But nobody sees it. You're wasting your time. Facts. I've been doing this for a long time. So shout out to the people that try to post their music on the low and all that and put the blue links in the bottom. We don't do that. If YouTube picks it up as spam, that's blocked, my dude. Some dudes put it in every video and under every comment, like so the person that's commenting so you guys can see it. You're wasting your time. All comments are held for review. The only people that get through the comments is my loyal supporters and people that say real right things. No derelicts on this channel. I don't allow that. Go read my comments. It's like a beautiful novel. Because I really don't get bad comments, but I don't allow bad comments to come through. Facts. At all. And that shouldn't be in your algorithm. At all. Again, even with the gang comments, somebody will comment something and then somebody else will be like, yo, F them Patria dudes or whatever, because this happened recently. I don't allow that either most of the time. If it gets through, it's because one of my mods let it through or something. And if I find out, I'll dead the mod. Facts. But don't come over here trying to diss Patrias or nobody or no gang. Or this is not a gang channel. I don't care if you blood or whatever you are. You got beef with a Patria somewhere. Don't do that on my channel. Facts. Find somewhere else to do this. Not gangland. You feel me? This is on the lockout. Love all people for life. It's otherwise specified. Yo, but anyway, shout out to everybody, man. We love y'all, man. We just want all of y'all to get along and be successful. You already know what it is. Hashtag smart street dudes only. Hashtag just because you from the gutter and the slums don't mean you got to be dumb. Check it out. So that's what I'm going to do right after this. I'm going over there to bug out. You heard like Flash. You already know what it is on the lockout. Let's go, bro. Before they be like, this dude is bugging. So I see y'all on the lockout gaming. I'll be there in 20 minutes. Facts. Poof. Yeah. And then I'm going to Golden Culture. I'll be at Golden Culture like by 11:30. Facts. So I'll see you on the lockout gaming in 20 minutes. Are we done here? Are we done here? Let's see. How long we been here? Yeah, bro. We just about done. I love you guys, bro. Links in the description for whatever you're looking for in life. If you want to help the channel grow, the links are also in the description. Let's not all move at once. Yo, boy, you should be at the top. You should. Oh, where's the supporters? Where they at? They left. These dudes are funny. Yeah, dudes are funny. She work hard for the money. I see you, bro. I see you, bro. Tomorrow's lit. Every day is lit. It's on the lockout. Crap. Boom, Brooklyn. Yo, don't forget. You better do it now before it's too late. You know what I'm talking about, Tony Baga Donuts?